Welcome to the debate. So right now, thousands of local bakeries, auto shops, and plumbers are paying like $2,000 a month for AI chatbots.
Chatbots that essentially do absolutely nothing but reply to their existing customers.
Right, exactly. And today we are digging into the financial audit of these AI automation agencies, or AIAs, and these so-called SaaS wrappers. We're asking a pretty crucial question. Are these agencies a legitimate, necessary bridge for small business AI adoption, or are they just an unsustainable, hype-driven farce? I mean, I argue that, despite the friction, this is exactly how local economies integrate complex new technology.
Yeah, and I argue the financial data exposes this as a completely broken model. I mean, it is a resource-burning trap. It generates zero long-term profitability for the agencies, and really it serves mostly to enrich the quote-unquote gurus selling online courses on how to start one.
Well, look, you can't deny the panic on Main Street right now, right? Small businesses know they need to modernize, they see the headlines, but they obviously don't have internal engineering teams.
Sure, but
So when an AI agency offers to set up an automated system, I mean, even if a 70% failure rate for early pilots is the current norm, that is just standard early market friction. It's a vital first step.
a vital step off of a financial cliff, maybe. I mean, let's look at the actual mechanics of that $2,000 a month chatbot. You call it modernization, but local business owners call it an operational luxury they really can't afford.
An operational luxury? It saves them hours of manual work.
Does it? The McKinsey data in the audit shows 84% of small businesses absolutely refuse to invest without seeing a proven return in under 30 days. They need new revenue. A bot that just schedules appointments for people who were, already going to call you anyway, that doesn't generate new cash flow.
Okay, wait. If the value proposition is that weak, and the churn rate sits between 25 and 35%, like the report says, how are these agencies even keeping the lights on? Are they just relying entirely on a revolving door of new clients?
Exactly. That is the structural flaw right there. They are burning capital just to replace the clients fleeing out the back door.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's exactly why customer acquisition costs, or CAC, have spiked by 120%. The market is completely flooded with agency clones using the exact same lead generation scripts they bought from some course guru.
Right, but
Cold call conversions have plummeted below 1.2%. Business owners are getting the exact same pitch 10 times a day. It is a race to the absolute bottom.
Okay, but high acquisition costs are just a symptom of an immature market. Yes, they're using basic templates now, but as these agencies survive and refine their pitches, those costs will stabilize. They are learning how to deploy agile tech entrepreneurship.
They aren't deploying agile tech at all. They are literally just selling SaaS wrappers.
Well, let's clarify that for our listeners really quick. When we say SaaS wrappers, we're talking about agencies that don't build their own underlying AI models.
Right.
They build a customized user interface, a wrapper, on top of an existing API, like open APIs. And honestly, I see that as incredibly resourceful. It allows an agency to deploy solutions instantly without massive internal engineering overhead.
Resourceful, sure, but financially doomed. You're basically acting as an unlicensed translator at a business meeting. You're useful when no one speaks the language, but the second the business learns the language natively, you're fired.
But you really think they're going to learn it natively? A local auto shop isn't going to sit down and learn how to code API integrations.
They won't have to. Look at the VC data. 92% of wrapper startups fail within 18 months because they have zero competitive moat. They don't own the brain of their product.
Okay, but they own the client relationship.
Until they don't. The second OpenAI drops its prices, or Google integrates a free native bot into the workspace tools the auto shop already uses, the wrapper's entire product is instantly obsolete. You aren't building a tech bridge, you are building a sandcastle below the tide line.
Well, we clearly look at this frontier through very different lenses. From my standpoint, the high acquisition costs, the churn, the wrapper failures, all of that, these are just the growing pains of a massive technological shift. The market will eventually correct itself, and the agencies that survive will have successfully digitized the small business economy.
And from where I sit, looking at the brutal realities of the balance sheet, the only people showing sustainable net profits Are the content creators selling these AI agency business courses to, frankly, naive entrepreneurs?
We can definitely agree that the current AAA landscape is highly volatile and just deeply saturated right now.
Oh, without a doubt.
So we will leave it to our listeners to analyze the financial data for themselves. You have to ask, can an AI agency ever build a true competitive moat, or are they just building sandcastles while the tide comes in?